at Magic Marmelade, a lot of times it is about filming and editing, and it is good to have a camera that can do the job good. But around the time of the Lily of the Valley this year, something happened. Yes, a bad day for Magic Marmelade. We lost a comrade. The brave Sony AE1, who did the job for the last 7 years, 800 hours of running time, decided to quit. It won't eat one single more mini DV digital tape. It had given signs of tiredness, false contact and troubles, but now the whole digesting system broke apart. It shot its very last concert in a church filled with beautiful musicians in North Sweden, Umeå. What about my lovely collection of mini DV tapes? Who's gonna read them now? I guess they are soon joining the world of VHS and the good old cassettes and the Walkman, the world of forgotten electronics. Well, actually, I can still use the camera by importing directly into a computer. It might just get a little bit difficult when having to film outdoor in a forest, for example. Let's say I have a good studio camera. Wouldn't it be beautiful if objects were made to last a little bit longer? Well, there is no other way. Let's find a solution. Camera, sound recorder, battery, a lot of cables, and also a remote control, and a good old mic. So let's see, the battery in, the mic on top, the sound recorder there, and how I started all, and also this. Well, no, let's make a plan here. Something that would connect all of these things together easily. The camera, the sound. The camera, the sound. Something not too heavy and not too much looking like a UFO spaceship. Might be useful to stay a bit discreet, but something where I can change memory and battery easily, where all the functions are accessible and easily. Something like this, like this, like this. Oh, like this. That can mount and unmount fast and have different possibilities, combinations. Well, that's still a bit big maybe. This, yes, this. So, let's go for a little workshop. Pieces of wood, the Bosch and the Bosch brothers. After a few tastes, it came toward this. A few screws, a bit of sandpaper, a bit of paint. Here we are. Beautiful. And as it is the very first time I put this set together, I allow myself to level up the speed a little bit. So, all the elements are on the place. Let's start. Two elements holding each the camera and the audio device. Then comes the handle to hold the whole structure together from above. Yes, I know even fast forward it's a bit long, but I will get better at it. The screws are still a bit stiff, but better like this for later. Now comes the time for microphone. This compartment can take a standard mini jack ambient mic or a phantom power condenser, depending on the needs. Time for the camera to find its place. It found it. Yes, it found it. Now it is time for the zoom audio device in the bottom. I know it is a strange solution to have it upside down, but the best I figured out. I will have to find holders to keep the cable from messing around, but there is place for it. And the good part is now the strangely placed jack inputs of the zoom is now a practical one, because the zoom is hiding under. I can use the remote control to start and stop, but I still have to find where this remote control should be. And it's even standing. So, up for the camera, down for the sound. But I wanted to show you the other possibilities. In some circumstances where the audio should be taken from a fixed place, like a concert, I can remove the zoom and keep the mic, but fixed on the camera, for backup ambient sounds. But I can go even lighter. I will have to find a better way than these screws, but the holder goes out and we stay with just the camera and the microphone placed out of range of the lens. Like a pistol holder style, to hold it all, very light, made of wood, giving a bit of extra weight under the camera for a little extra stabilization. And one more detail, I put it back together. This strangely looking non-final yellow solution is to be able to make the whole stand without damaging the audio recorder. And it is mounted on silicone, so it can take a bit of vibrations. Here we go. We have a Panasonic X920 and a Zoom H4n audio recorder with an external phantom power mic in one set. Probably the only scene where you flip upside down to prepare the settings for the sound. Not exactly sure it's the most practical, but I didn't find a better solution. For example, I don't need to unscrew anything to change batteries or memory card. Everything is accessible. The whole thing is quite handy and light and can be easily used on shoulder, higher positions. This was my little set. Now I will have to try some filming. Have a beautiful day.